Well, turning to some politics and some business now. We're learning some new details about Jeb Bush's business career after he left the governor's mansion in Florida. Joining us now from the Fox Business Network, senior correspondent Charlie Gasparino. We're going to get to those guests in a moment. They're going to be our political panel. There's Charlie. It's lovely to see your face as always, Charlie. You, in an article on foxbusiness.com, says this: as someone who has covered Wall Street for 25 years, take it from me, we want to know what Jeb did for the financial industry now, not if and when he makes it to the White House. So what questions are you asking? Why does this matter?
Well, let's be clear here. Jeb Bush, when he left the governor's mansion in Florida, worked for Lehman Brothers, the firm, we might add, that declared bankruptcy in 2008, that sparked the financial crisis and the Great Recession that occurred after that. That doesn't mean he did anything wrong, but he clearly did some work for that Wall Street firm. And it's about time, amid all this disclosure, a lot of that disclosure, by the way, in his tax returns was pretty superfluous. I mean, who cares that he, had owned a bond or a certain stock somewhere? But really, what we need to know is what he did for one of the most notorious firms on Wall Street.
What could he do? What could be some of the options, Charlie? As someone that's not working on Wall Street directly, meaning here physically, what could he be doing?
Well, here's what we should point out, that why is Wall Street important? They're a big business. We should know what every president did, working for a big business that can influence government. And that's what Wall Street did. Wall Street influenced government to the detriment of U.S. society back in 2008. We know that. And he was at the firm that really led to one of the biggest blow-ups ever on Wall Street history. So what did he do? He was an advisor. But more than that, and this is where I'm just scratching the surface because they won't tell me, he also tried to raise money for Lehman to help it survive in 2008. Again, going to the Mexican billionaire, Carlos Slim. Now, why do I think this is important? Well, number one, I'd like to know exactly what he did. He's not really disclosed much of what he did at Lehman. But number two, if you read the story on foxbusiness.com, they basically wouldn't fess up. They made it look, meaning his press people made it look like he was actually hiding something, that there was something nefarious there. And my only point to him is this: it's good to know what your president did when he was in when he was a private citizen earning money, and who his friends are that may come back and ask him for a favor. That doesn't mean he'll do it. So you're raising the questions.
As you point out, you're not saying anything unethical, illegal, et cetera, et cetera.
Not illegal.
Just raising the questions.
It is interesting, though, that a potential president of the United States was part of the effort to save Lehman Brothers back in 2008.
Let me ask you about Wall Street more specifically when it comes to fundraising. Right. Our next segment, our viewers saw the panel just briefly. We're going to talk about the money, the actual dollar amount that Jeb Bush has been able to raise. What have you learned about how much of that money is actually coming from Wall Street?
That's a great point. I don't know how much exactly. I haven't read the disclosures, but I cover Wall Street, and the street is going gaga over Jeb Bush right now.
Why?
They love him because they think they have a friend in the White House. Listen, he used to work on Wall Street. Of the $29 million he made between 2007 and when he was running for president in 2014, of the 29, half of that money came from his associations with Lehman Brothers and the firm that bought out Lehman Brothers during the financial crisis, Barclays. That is important. Why is that important? Because Wall Street looks to skew laws in its favor. When it skews those laws, it is often detrimental to society and our economy. That's why it's important that Jeb Bush should come and just sit down. He should sit down with me or you and just tell me exactly what he did. I won't be nasty to him. I just want to hear exactly, point by point, what he did for Lehman. Maybe he did nothing to earn that $2 million, roughly $2 million a year. And then that's another story. But I'm just telling you, we need to know exactly what he did for a firm, by the way, that he wasn't exactly working for Mother Teresa. He was working for Lehman Brothers, okay?
Not a lot of us have ever worked for Mother Teresa.
Okay, he wasn't exactly working for the United Way or IBM.
Right. Okay.
It was Lehman Brothers.
Point taken. Charlie, please let us know. I know you have an open invitation to him. Now we've heard it. We'll hear if we ever see that interview. Charlie, thank you very much.
I'm not holding my breath.
Okay, that's good. We like you the way you are, Charlie. Thank you.